Good morning, shining souls, and welcome back to Crystal Clear. This is episode 5. 5 already. So today, with this episode, we are playing the what if game with the universe. Okay. So some of you may ask, what is what if? Okay. And I'm going to get to that. But this is like deep diving into like energy, manifestation, and stepping into your power. So on your guide on this journey today is this game with the universe, and it's a potential to shift your energy to reality. So the game is called What If? And no, it's not the fear-based worst case scenario version that you've probably played before. And so have I, because let's face it, I think we all have. But today we are flipping the script and using this game to tap into possibility, abundance, alignment. So get comfy, open up your minds, and let's get going. So shifting what if from fear to possibility. So let's get real. Most of us have already played the what if game, but perhaps we're doing it all wrong. We're trained to use it in a way that fuels our anxiety, worry, like you name it. So many of the questions that I hear as a coach are, what if I fail? What if it doesn't work out? What if they don't like me? Which we'll get to that because that's a big one. And what if I lose everything? Sound familiar? I know I've done it. But the problem is, every time we entertain those thoughts, we're sending that energy out into the universe. And it's just reinforcing the doubt and the fear. And so what happens when we focus on fear? I bet you have a pretty good answer for that, don't you? We manifest situations that match that energy. Not necessarily your energy, but it matches that energy, that thought. So what if, and here's the magic of the game. So this is where you want a notebook and a pen, okay? What if we flipped all that narrative? So here it goes. Listen close. What if everything works out better than I imagined? You like that, don't you? And what if I'm already on the right path? What if I attract the exact opportunities I need effortlessly? And what if this next step is the breakthrough that you've been waiting for? You see, the universe is listening. It responds to the energy and direction we give it. Not our wants, not our hopes and dreams. It's the energy backed behind those things. You could tell me that you want to be a billionaire, that you want 4 Lamborghinis and an 8,000 square foot home. Yeah, okay. That sounds beautiful. Does your energy match that? Think about that for a minute, okay? So what ifs from fear-based to possibility-based, we open ourselves up to limitless potential. So how to play? Let's get into how to play this game because I like it. This is where it gets fun. So let's break down. There's 3 steps and you can start using to manifest in real time. Number 1, awareness. Catch yourself in the negative what ifs. The first step is noticing when you're spiraling. And I've done that. I probably go through this spiral, oh gosh, at least once every month, month and a half. And it's because everything's going really good and the universe is just blessing me to no end. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, what if, what if, what if? And there goes my whole entire day. It's just a rough day. Don't get me wrong. I'm not unpacking and staying there. So I'm sure you all have done it. So this might happen when you're facing either decisions, dealing with some uncertainty, or simply just having a crappy day. And you know what? You're human. You're allowed to do that. And don't let anybody tell you any different. I'm telling you the truth. You're allowed to have a crappy day. You're allowed to be sad. You're allowed to be frustrated. But we're not unpacking and staying there. Because why? Because it sucks there. Let me tell you. So let's clear that shit out. Okay. Now, here's an example. Let's say you're about to launch a new product or you want to start your business, you want to get into a relationship, but your mind starts racing. How many been there? So here's the 3 fear-based. What if no one is interested? What if I embarrass myself? What if I fail? Now, the moment you catch yourself thinking this way, I want you to just not even pause. I just want you to stop. Just stop. Awareness alone is such a powerful tool. And if you can't stop, I hope that you have a best friend as your soundboard, that you could just dump this off and listen to what they have to say, because your best friend should be in your corner. Encouraging you, supporting you, loving all your ideas, whether she does or not, or he does or not, whatever have you, she's still going to shift your awareness, or he, sorry. Now we're going to flip the script, okay? Now, instead of stopping here at the fear base, what ifs, we're going to shift them to some empowering ones, okay? So, what if people love what I have to offer? Say that again. So this is for my business-minded people, okay? What if people love what I have to offer? Hell yeah, they do. Yes, they do. What if in this moment everything changes for me? Start to go there. Start to spiral in that rabbit hole, because the moment everything changes for me, it's for the best, it's for the better. And what if I succeed beyond my wildest dreams? Yes, you are. Of course you are. Your brain will start to retain this way of thinking, and it expands your energy field, and you expect the best rather than the worst. The universe follows your lead. It's going to meet that energy. It's going to meet that vibration. So this is where you get to start dreaming really big, okay? Because now you have momentum behind it, okay? So embody the energy of possibility. So this is where you get to feel the excitements and the positive what ifs, and the what ifs coming true. You're visualizing the outcome. We're not focused on the outcome. We're not thinking, oh, how's it going to get here? And who cares? Who cares? It is coming from the universe. This is the feeling, the relief, the joy, the abundance that literally everything's working out. Everything is working out. So think of it like tuning into your favorite radio station. You just press a button, don't you? Most of our vehicles nowadays is a preset button. And so when you're tapping in, you're switching the frequency of abundance and opportunity, and you start receiving exactly what you want. Because all you did was press that button. Your frequency is flying high. So let me get to a little bit different way of looking at it. So here's the science and the spirituality behind it. And the spirituality part, I love it. I'm not much of a scientific person. I am diving a little bit more into it just as a learning thing, but I'm more the spiritual behind it. So it's not just woo-woo. It's really not. The law of attraction. Whatever we focus on expands. Shifting our what ifs from negative to positive directly impacts our manifestations. So, what is a reticular activating system? The RAS. So, this is the scientific piece that I was just saying. This is the part of our brain that acts as a filter. So, think of a coffee filter, if you will. It shows us what we believe to be true. When we tell our mind, what if I attract an amazing opportunity today? Our brain actually starts looking for evidence to support that belief. Sit on that for a second. So the quantum possibility, again, this is a scientific thing. In this quantum field, infinite realities exist. Or I like to call this, as Abraham Hicks calls it, the vortex. I'm all about it. So playing the what if game in the way that favors our highest good, we align with that timeline, and those things become real. So it's literally, just like my transformational coaching, literally becoming your best self, the higher version of you. Why? Because we're rewiring that brain. We're letting go of the fear. So it isn't about forcing or controlling outcomes either. It's about aligning yourself with the energy of your desires so they naturally unfold. So, a real life what if success story. To bring this to life, let me just share this really quick, okay? So a client of mine, let's call her Sarah, she was stuck in a fear-based cycle, okay? She had incredible ideas, business ideas. She was super creative and talented, and she just kept telling me every time that we talked, "What if this is a waste of my time? What if no one cares?" So the one day, I literally challenged her for 24 hours because she was stuck for months. So I challenged her for 24 hours to flip it. And I said, "What if the right people are already looking for what you have to offer?" And she looked at me, she was really puzzled. And then I said, "What if the first sale comes easier than expected?" All we did was play this game for 24 hours. She may have carried on, but she never did tell me that part. Within 2 weeks, everything launched. Her first like big or major client came through, and it happened within like 4 days. And it's all because we shifted her focus. And then she got really, really excited. So I'm telling you that it's possible. And I'm telling you that all it takes is just a little bit of pampering, nurturing, whatever have you. So I challenge you today. You want to play? Want to play with me? Come on. Yeah, I know you want to. I'm going to challenge you starting today for the next week. Every time a negative what if pops up, I want you to flip it. Okay. This is a little bit of work on your part. Okay. So here's number one. Here's your flip. What if things work out in my favor? What if the next step is the one that changes everything? What if you are already aligned with exactly what you need? Let the universe meet you there. The truth is, anything is possible. And I'm literally telling you anything. I don't care what status you are, what social status you are, how much is in your bank account now, because oftentimes that does not reflect the energy you give out either. So just play this game with me for 1 week. And I want you to let me know how it goes. You could pop it in the comments, of course. So I thank you so much for tuning into this episode. It's a fun one. If you love this, share it with somebody. And maybe perhaps they just need a little energy shift, little bit of lift. And always trust the magic in your journey. Okay? The universe is listening. The only question is, what are you asking it for? Until next time, stay clear, stay aligned, and keep playing the what if in a way that serves your highest good. Okay? I'm sending you love and abundance always. Keep shining. And until next time.